Incarnations of the soul is a journey beyond time to a part of yourself that's so real that you have the whisperings of it that make you feel that you've been someplace before or that you love something and you don't know why. It's wonderful to explore the possibility of other incarnations, other lifetimes, and to recognize that whatever happened in those lifetimes, the living and the dying, is being expressed, has become the basis of your life now. The same people, the same places reflect and are projected onto the screen of our present lifetime. You don't have to believe that you have more than one lifetime. And yet, why would a soul come only once into one half of your genetic encoding? Only as a man, only as a woman. When you have a lifetime in a body that's opposite of the one you live in now, it expands your horizons. It allows you to reach across a void, to become part of something that otherwise was outside you. Incarnations of the soul is an adventure that all of us have the right and the opportunity to touch right now. Listen to this.
Hi, my name is Nicole Kafka. I'm a facilitator at the Light Institute for the multi-incarnational sessions. And looking at my life, I realized that I was really good in helping other people making their projects successful. And when I wanted to create my own projects for my life, I felt afraid. I felt that I didn't have the strength to do it by myself. So I wanted to have a look at a lifetime that needed to be cleared in order for me to have the strength to create my own life, my own reality. So I looked at a lifetime in which I was traveling with a wise man in a foreign country, and he was a brilliant man with a lot of wisdom, but I didn't like the way he was using his wisdom. He was a political advisor to a king, and I felt that he was kind of misusing his wisdom for politics. So I stopped traveling with him, and I was using my own wisdom to help people connect to life, to make their own lives happy. But this wise man was afraid that I knew too much about him and that I would work against him. So he caught me one day and he tortured me because he wanted to know what I knew about him, in which way I was working against him, even though I didn't. But that whole experience created a lot of fear and anger and hatred inside of me. And I decided that I would never use my wisdom again to create my own projects, to live it in a way that I felt it was right. After that, I looked at a lifetime in which I was a woman, in which I was in my power. It was in an oriental country, in a very difficult society, but I was able to step forward, to read the future to very important men, to come up with projects that were necessary for the society. And I found a way to present those projects so that nobody felt in danger of losing their power. I just showed them how it would help them in their lives. So I created those projects and then I gave them to the other people, and I felt very successful because I could come up with new things every day in every different state of my life. So after looking at those two lifetimes, my life changed dramatically. Now I feel much more confident in myself. I can create different things for myself in different areas of my life, and I feel proud of myself and happy in the lives that I create for myself.
And I wanted to share with you a theme that has been a theme in this lifetime for me, that I wasn't able to touch people. I was kind of afraid of touching people, and I didn't know why. And then I did the work, multi-incarnational work, and I went back to a lifetime where I was an old woman back in the mountains many years ago. And the people brought me babies and children that were dying, and brought me to me so I could help them to die. So it was like a point in the neck that I touched, and then those babies, those children, would just leave their bodies. And I could even hear them asking me to go to die because they were sick, and I could hear their fathers and mothers crying because their babies were dying. And then I did clear with color when in my body I had this, and then because this somehow had influenced my life now. And then after that I was even able to train to do cranials, and well, I think I'm good at doing it, and I'm happy now because I just released that from my life. And I didn't want to share with you because I think many people has this fear of touch and being touched, and that's it.
What you've just heard are other people's journeys into the deep soul level. What's happened is that they were able to look at the themes that were occurring in their life now and find the source of the experiences that they've had. This is very healing and very vibrant and very important, so that we can live better, live happier, and live the true purpose of our lives, all of our lives.